Alright guys, hello, welcome back to another video from Kevin's Crypto Reviews. Today we're going to do a token that was requested by a viewer about, I think it was like a couple days ago, and I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet, but today I'm going to do it. It's called Kishimoto. So it's Kishimoto Inu, and here we can see Kishimoto Inu is on the Ethereum blockchain. What I like to do is run this on CoinGecko, just because of one little tool that CoinGecko has, or one little section that I like reading. So it's called Kishimoto. So Kishimoto Inu. Open it on CoinGecko, and the one section we like looking at is this section right here. The performance, I guess this is the performance section. So here we can see in the last hour it went up, when it didn't move in the last hour. In the last 24 hours went up by 0.3%. In the last week went up by 2.5%. In the last 2 weeks went down by 4.8%, and in the last 30 days went down by 44.7%. all right, so if we go up to, I think, max, we can see where it was about. This is on the max it's ever been was on October 31st at 5 p.m. That was the max. It had a volume of $14.5 million at that time, and here we're currently, today we're at February 11th, 2022, 6:02 a.m. This is what this is showing, and currently it only has a volume of 491,000. So it's been under the millions. Well, a couple days ago, or like a month ago, it was over a million, but currently it's in the hundreds of thousands. So I think it's losing steam. I don't think they're advertising as much as they used to. They're not probably marketing as much as they used to. Or the lowest it has ever been is on the 19th of October at 5 p.m. Yep, looks like at, why is every one of these showing 5 p.m. or 3 p.m.? Yeah, 5 p.m. Yeah, so the lowest it has ever been is on 19th of October 2021, and at that time it had a daily volume of $7.3 million, and that's, it got released or got added to CoinGecko on the 18th of October 2021, and I think that's the lowest it has ever been. All right, so anybody who has gotten in at around this time, everybody should be in profit, because this is the day that it got added to CoinMarketCap, and I guess CoinGecko is the day it was the lowest on CoinGecko here, and up to now, which is February 11, 2022, everybody should be up a certain amount of percentage on their investment. All right, so here we're gonna try and see. We don't see any market cap, but we see the trading volume of $491,000, and let's see, 24-hour low, 24-hour high, no market cap. So all-time high. So from the all-time high, it's down. So right here we like seeing this section too. So from the all-time high, it's currently down 92.2%. So that's very high drop, or massive drop. And since the all-time low, where they say the all-time low was October 19th, 2021, I think we already showed you guys that over here. I didn't realize they have a section over there that shows all of this. So right here, October 19th, 2021, the all-time low. So everybody who invested at that time, October 19th, 2021, or probably even the October 2021, somewhere close to there, like in between October 19th and October 20, anybody who invested in there have went up by 581% since then. So if anybody is holding since then, they're gonna be up 5 times their initial investment. So if they invested $100, they're gonna be up up to $500 right now. All right, or $581 right now. All right, so what we're going to look at now is, well, first let's copy this contract address. So that's copied. All right, let's see. So their Telegram, let's see how many Telegram followers Telegram members they have. So they currently have, all right, let's open this. And guys, give me a second for me to open Telegram. We're gonna open Telegram in here. So let's open Telegram real quick. All right, so here we're in Telegram. So what you guys have to do I'm not gonna join this group right now. What you guys do in Telegram is you come to their Telegram group. So here you see that they have 10,609 members. What we have to do in here is come in here and try your best to go through all these messages, like the last 100-200 messages, and just try to see who in here is speaking about anything that's negative about the token, and anything that's even good about the token. You're just trying to find what the community is saying about the token. So you want to see if anybody's complaining, and you want to see everybody who's praising. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to our browser. Sorry, we're gonna go back to our browser. All right, and then we're gonna go back. So they have over 10,000 members. I think they should have way more than 10,000, but 10,000 is still better than probably 1,000 or 2,000. So they have an okay community on Telegram. So let's go to their Twitter to see how many Twitter followers they have. They've been out since October, so they should have, well, I'm not sure if this is a new account, and here it says, or visit this account, Kishimoto Token. This is Kishimoto Inu. They joined in January, but let's see, Kishimoto Token. Let's open this one, and here it's saying the account is suspended. So I'm not sure what to. We have secured this username for security purposes. So here it's saying they have 4 tweets on here. They joined in January. It's saying please redirect your tweets to our main Twitter account, Kishimoto Token. And here we're seeing that the account has been suspended. I would want to know why this account has been suspended. And guys, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm going to go to their Telegram. I'm gonna go back to their Telegram. Sorry guys, I'm gonna go back to their Telegram. Let me open up their Telegram, and I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna join group, and all right, click here to prove you're human. Just proved I'm human. I'm gonna say, hello guys, why is your main Twitter account suspended? Is there anything I should, well, let's say we should know about this token that you guys aren't telling us? All right, let me just copy just a little section out of this, so when we come back later close to the end of the video, I want to see if they deleted my deleted my messages or replied to it or whatever, so I can search for my comment to see if they deleted it. All right, so I'm gonna send it, and we're just gonna jump back over to our browser. All right, so there we are in our browser. All right, so let's go. We're gonna close this out, close their Twitter out, and we're gonna start running a few checks. Well, let's see their website, what they see on their website. I'm not gonna stay too long on here, but here I'm already excited because looks like my job is gonna be a little bit easier since they show liquidity lock up here. So let's click on liquidity lock, see where it brings us. And thank you, Lord, it's in Unicrypt. I like reading Unicrypt lockers. All right, so here they show that 99.8% of liquidity has been locked. That's really good. And here it shows us the value of these liquidity locks. We have we have 4 different liquidity locks in here, and they're all locked for 100 years. This is one of the best liquidity locks I've ever seen. I don't think they'll be able to rob us, because I don't think anybody on earth right now, except for probably babies that were just born, I don't think any one of us that's in our 20s and 30s right now will be around in 100 years. So this liquidity lock is probably locked till probably all of us pass away. That's actually interested in cryptocurrency right now. This is one of the longest lock I've ever seen. It's not going to be unlocked until 2022. I can't even say the number, 2122. I don't think any of us right now who's actually, or probably maybe only 5% of us that's alive right now who's interested in cryptocurrency will be able to stick around until this liquidity gets locked. So I'm gonna give them their props. This is one of the highest or most locks I've ever seen. So I'm gonna give them a very, very good score for this liquidity lock. And it's more than one lock. So this is 1.6 plus 4, that's 2 million. So this is like $3 million worth of liquidity lock. All right, so this is one of the best liquidity locks I've ever seen. All right. Probably the best liquidity lock I've ever seen. All right, wait for this to reload. All right, so here it says, revolutionizing the cryptoverse, Kishimoto Token is the latest anime-based token released on the ERC20 network. In every transaction, 2% goes to redistribution, 3% goes to liquidity pool, and 5% will be allocated to market wallet. All right, let's see. All right, so Kishimoto Token is the latest anime-based token released on the ERC20 network. Kishimoto will be a medium for anime transaction and a monetary system on its own. Its purpose is to overperform all other cryptocurrency and has smart coding benefits for loyal holders with rewards. Powerful utilities such as our anime exchange and NFT marketplace will allow us to continuously generate value to the whole of the anime ecosystem. Kishimoto Token wants to give anime community a platform where everyone can decide about the future of the anime token. It is completely community driven and can only grow with the help of others. And guys, I forgot to say this in the beginning of the video, but if you watch all the way to this section and probably the ending of the video, I'm going to tell you guys to always do your own research, always come to your own conclusions, because at the end of the day, it's only your money that's going to be on the line. Okay, guys? And here we see, as soon as I saw this, I said, hey, let me put out this disclaimer there, where always read these tokens, these platforms, white paper. If they give you their white paper, read it, because usually their white paper will always, or probably 99% of the time, have more information than what their website has. Okay, so always click on their white paper, read their white paper. All right, it says coming soon. They're probably gonna have a Ninja VPN, so they're gonna have a VPN, a virtual private network, like Turbo VPN and Norton and those other VPNs. All right, so let's see. They have farm, bridge, NFTs. Let's see if these are all working. We're gonna open all of these in new tabs. Stake token. Let's open all of these. All right, let's go back. All right, so looks like their bridge is working. All right, so that's one utility down. Pad swap. All right, so looks like their farm is working. Let's see, and their swap is working. So looks like they have a whole bunch of different utilities that's actually working right now. Utility links, 2, 4, 6 different utilities right now I'm looking at. Hopefully they control all of those and they're not just piggybacking off any other utility. But at this point, it looks like they have 6 different. Let's see, I don't remember if I opened the NFTs. Let's see this one. Connect wallet for passive rewards. All right, so they have an NFT marketplace. So this looks really good for this token. So it says 5 tiers of NFT. The common one don't have any star at the left corner of NFT. Then there are 4 types, which are platinum, gold, silver, and bronze star NFTs. You can stake NFTs in our NFT staking platform to get rewards in Kishimoto. All right, so it says 200,000 NFT contest. Details for entry are below. To enter, all you have to do is buy 1 Kishimoto NFT, mint it, and you will be entered into a lottery to win $200,000. Alright, so here it says the roadmap. We aim to be a community and utility oriented project. We want holders to have unique and exciting benefits, and that's why we're raising the bar when it comes to what we're offering. Our only aim is to make Kishimoto recognized to every person in this world. Alright, so it says giveaway. We will run normal giveaways and grow our community out before launch. This will mainly include giving away our NFTs. Alright, so let's see. Honesty is the ninja way. Alright, it says alright, so it looks like they're in there. Okay, so it says merch store launch. We'll launch the official Kishimoto Katsumi store. So I'm not seeing, it's saying roadmap, but I'm not seeing like dates, or I'm not sure what has been completed as yet. Then staking, but I think their staking is already started, but I'm not sure. You guys can come here and try to find out as much as possible. I'm going to go back to their main page. All right, that's their swap. Then I'm not sure what this was because it didn't load. All right, so here it shows 2% rewards, 5% marketing, 3% liquidity. Our liquidity pool is fed with every transaction, which prevents whale manipulation. All right, so it says 52% burnt, 48% in circulation. It shows that there's 53.9% of total supply is burnt, and there's a total of, let's see how much this is. So million right there, billion, trillion. So there was a total of 100 quadrillion tokens, and they burned 50 quadrillion. So they have less than 50 quadrillion left in circulation. All right, so here's their main roadmap, and it shows, they show ticks. I like when tokens or projects should give us their roadmap and then show check marks of everything that they've completed. So here you can see they had a security audit, they listed on Hotbit, published their white paper, started building their community, and in phase 2 you can see they completed everything in phase 2 except the anime decks. And over here in phase 3, they've only completed the 3rd and 4th CEX listing. So this is what I like to see what tokens do, show you exactly where they're currently at, because a lot of these newly released or newly launched tokens or projects, they'll show you their roadmap and then show you phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, but you cannot really tell which phase they're in because they don't tell or show you a check mark to show you what they've already completed. So I like to see transparency right here to show that we don't have to do too much research and start asking too many questions about where they are currently in their roadmap. We can ask other more important questions. So this is where they're showing you how to buy it, and that's it for their website. And I think I just saw they messaged or somebody replied in the Telegram. So let me jump over to the Telegram. And let's see. All right, so where was my reply? So my reply is right here. So let's see if anybody All right, so somebody replied right here. Looks like this is probably an admin, Chi. So he said, all right, so I said, hello guys, why is your main Twitter account suspended? Is there anything we should know about this token that you guys aren't telling us? All right, so this is even a part of the mess. He's a moderator. All right, so this is a part of the of the research you guys need to do. Go in, ask questions. If these guys were shady and don't want to deal with any questions like this, more than likely they'll just delete my message and probably just ignore ignore the question and just move on. All right, but here one of the moderators said the Twitter was trying to be hacked, so Twitter had suspended it for our safety and protection. We have control, and their policy is that suspended accounts gets unsuspended in 48 hours. We are working with them to resolve it. Okay, thank you. I'm going to reply and say thank you for your prompt response. All right, I think someone else also. All right, so here my question right there, Kevin's Crypto Reviews, and it says nothing to hide on our end. Ask as many questions as you wish. How many people do you know, or how many tokens out there do you know? They're gonna tell you to ask any questions. They have all the answers, and they're working on this, they're working on that. And I said, I surely will. Thank you for the transparency. I don't even remember if that's how transparency is spelled. Let's correct that. I don't remember how to spell transparency. Oh, it's P-A. All right. So send that. And that's it. So I'll give them a good score for this to show that they're open. They've actually been around for a couple months now. It's not like a lot of these projects that pop up for a month or probably 3-4 weeks, get popular, dump on you. They've actually been around for a couple months. All right. And here we can see that they're actually transparent. They're actually answering questions that other tokens that are shady, they would already block me. They would have already deleted my message, blocked me, so I couldn't ask any more of these type of questions in this group. All right, so I'll give them a good score for that. All right, so they actually answered the Twitter. So if you're planning on investing in this token, what you do now is, since they say they're probably going to be unsuspended in a couple hours, probably a couple days, now it's up to you guys to probably watch and see what happens with their Twitter account before you guys invest. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to jump back over to our browser. Let's jump back over to our browser. Give me 1 second, guys. Just gonna jump back over to the browser, and we're gonna start loading one of my favorite tools. Let's start app.marketmove.ai, and we're gonna paste the contract address in here. See what's, oh, I did not use that, whatever we copied earlier. So let's copy the address, and then we're going to paste the address in here. I'll click on this. Wait for it to load. It says token load error. Let's reload this. Let's paste the address again. Address. This specific address is not a valid token. I don't remember if, oh, let's see. Is Market Move only able to test your BSC? Oh, it's not. Looks like I've never tested any Ethereum tokens on here, but it looks like let's see if we can change what type of token we are searching for. But it looks like app that market move is only able to check BSC tokens at this point. Let's see, Shiba Inu. So see, it doesn't have like Ethereum tokens. It doesn't. All right, so it looks like we're gonna just have to start using other tools that actually. Let's use Explore.io. I'm gonna have to remember that app that market move doesn't check Ethereum tokens at this moment, or I'm probably not clicking an option that I should. But let's move on. So here it shows the creator OXB5. It shows that's the creator, and if we come down here, we can see that the owner is OXB51. So ownership has not been renounced, so that's a 50-50% chance of what. Probably it's all up to the owner to not do this or not do that. So when the ownership has not been renounced, it's always just a 50-50% chance of it being good or a 50% chance of it being bad. So let's look at the holders. We can see that the top holder in here is the 54.19%. They told us that only 53% was burnt, but it looks like since they put that, the website needs to be updated, because here we can see that it's actually 54.19. So their burn is really working, and they've burnt actually $15.8 million worth of tokens already. Then the next wallet in here is OXDF4. And that wallet has 5%. The next one has 5.45%, then 3, then 1. So these top 3 wallets here have roughly 14% of the token supply. I'm not sure if I like that, but we're gonna check and see if any of these wallets are the marketing wallets. And one quick way to do that is go to Etherscan, and we're gonna paste their address up here. Click on it, and we're gonna click on the name Kishimoto Inu, and we're gonna click on holders to see if those wallets are locked. So here we can see that's one thing I never really liked about Explore. Explore needs to put a tag or I'm not sure if I can add a tag, but I cannot go through every single token out there and add a tag. But what they need to do is like how Etherscan do it. You guys see that Etherscan put to show that this is a contract. And this is a contract address right there. This one is a contract. This one is a contract. So all 3 of these wallets are actually locked. I'm not sure for how long, but at least we know that they're locked. So the top wallet or the top unlocked wallet in this token is actually 1.01%. The one wallet that can actually dump or sell all their tokens right now is actually just this 1%. Everybody below this except this one here, we have another locked contract right here for 0.52%. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to their contract, and let's see if we can find any of these wallets in here. So remember, we already found out that the ownership has not been renounced. So if we click on owner right here, we can see the OXB51, that's the owner. Well, let's see if we find any other type of wallets in here. Let's zoom in. So we are not seeing any marketing wallet or any of those. My rewards, number of token holders. So the only thing we could really find in here to prove that the ownership has not been renounced is at number 19 to show that that's the owner, that Explorer right here, that Explorer showed us earlier. OXB51DC, OXB51DC. So ownership not renounced, 50-50% chance of that being good or that being bad. all right. One other thing I can do, if I remember correctly, Token Sniffer checks both Ethereum tokens, and Binance Smart Chain tokens. So let's click on Kishimoto. Let's see what score they get from Token Sniffer. All right, they got an okay score. They got a 65 out of 100. If you guys remember, I think Dogecoin gets like a 5 out of 100 or probably 10 out of 100. If somebody can check that and put in the comment section for me. All right, so let's see what they got a bad score for. So they say their Token Sniffer says they gave them a bad score for the source code contains a function which can set a maximum transaction amount. So it's a honeypot risk. So this has been on my mind recently where they get bad scores for this, but I think it's a 50-50% chance of this being good or bad, because I see this function when different tokens have this function. This function is actually there. On one hand, this function is put in place by people who are going to rug pull, who are going to rob you or whatever. But on the other hand, because it's a 50-50, this function is put in place to stop whales from jumping in, jumping out. So it's a 50-50% chance because people can, or the owners, creators, devs, they can actually use this function to stop people from selling, because they can actually put the maximum transaction amount to like 1% of the amount of tokens you have, or you can only sell 20,000 tokens or 5,000 tokens or stuff like that. Or they can set it at a certain amount where it stops whales from coming in and wrecking the token. Because what you don't want is these rich people or these whales to come in with $1 million just right now, come in with $1 million, buy $1 million worth of token right now, and in the next 5, 6, 7 hours, when the token goes up by 5 or 8%, they pull all their money out. You don't want that to happen, because they're just taking the profit away from the community. And remember, 5% of $1 million, that's what? 5% of $1 million, that's 50,000, if I'm not mistaken. 50,000, if I'm not mistaken. So just imagine they're coming in with $1 million, token goes up by 5%, they take out $1,050,000, if my math is correct. All right, so this source code function that can set a maximum transaction amount is a honeypot risk, yes, but it's also a way for these devs to stop whales from coming in and wrecking the token. And we already found out that the ownership has not been renounced, shows that 54.22% of the circulating supply has been burnt. That's really good. None of the owners or the devs have more than 5%. And here we see they have 505 Ethereum in Uniswap v2, and these are all the liquidity that has been locked. So here we see all the liquidity is going to be unlocked on the 8th of January 2122. That's in 36,489 days. This is one of the longest locks I've ever seen of any token out there. And the thing is, there's so much different locks. Like, I think this one is 1 million. This one is like $500,000. This one is, I think, 400 and something thousand. And I think this one is 300 plus thousand. But guys, this, I'm gonna say that I don't think this token is a scam. I don't think it's gonna be a rug pull, at least not anytime soon, because if anybody is gonna try and rug pull you guys, they would not lock the liquidity for 100 years. They would never lock the liquidity for that amount of time, knowing that they definitely won't be around when that gets unlocked. Because what a lot of these guys do is they'll have the liquidity get unlocked in like a month or 2 or 3, and then when it gets unlocked, they run with it. But these guys, they definitely can't run with the liquidity unless they were just born yesterday, so they have a chance in the next 100 years to take this. So guys, I think this is probably a good project, since they have all these different utilities. They have a swap, they have their NFT marketplace, they have I think there was like 6 utilities out there. So they're actually doing stuff. They're not just promising that they're gonna do stuff. They actually built utilities that people can actually use, and hopefully in the future they're gonna have more and more utilities added to whatever they have already, because I think they already have like 6 of them working already. And guys, just please remember to do your own research, come to your own conclusions. Always remember, you're going to be putting your money on the line in the end. It's always your money, nobody else's money. You should always come to your own conclusions. If you haven't already liked, shared, or subscribed to this channel, please do so now. I already got to 1,000 subscribers. I thank you guys for that. My next aim is to get to 2,000 subscribers before the end of May. So I'm putting the bar at 2,000 before the end of May. Hopefully I'll get there. So guys, please, if you know anybody who wants to watch these type of videos, please share the video. And if you know anybody who'd like anything, like ask questions and get them answered quickly, my Telegram will be in the description, where you guys can actually join my Telegram group, ask questions in there. I have a lot of people in there that will answer your questions if I'm not around at that exact moment, because everybody in that group has interest in the crypto market, and a lot of them know just as much as I do. So guys, please go out, do your own research, come to your own conclusions, and take a look at this token, because here we see one of the best liquidity locks. We see, or probably the best liquidity lock I've ever seen, and 6 utilities already out there, plus they're on the Ethereum blockchain. Because remember guys, most scams or most rug pulls are on the Binance Smart Chain, because the fees are so low to get in and get out, whereas on the Ethereum blockchain it's usually harder, or it's usually not economical for these guys, or it's not in their best interest to be on the Ethereum blockchain if they're trying to scam people. So this token has a lot of things going for it, so just give it a look and tell me what you think in the comment section. Have a nice day.